Starting your business with style and ease. That's what we're talking about today. Welcome. I'm Tessa, Director of Business Development at Ashford Digital, and we help business owners break out of their ruts by demystifying marketing and business management topics, one topic at a time. Today, our guest is Sherry Landa, owner of The Virtual Savant. She is a virtual assistant and project manager for business owners just like you. She wears several hats right now, but the one we're going to talk about today is her role helping people to navigate the waters and start their own businesses. From getting the company started and formed to opening the doors, she has helped several franchise owners create dream businesses, but she doesn't just work with franchises. Today, she's going to help us. Welcome, Sherry.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And I'm really glad you're going to be able to demystify the process of starting a business with us. But before we get started, here's a little bit about Sherry's background. She went to school for psychology and elementary education, but she fell into the franchise world on a whim back in 2009. She began selling franchises, but more importantly, she is helping people start their dream job of owning their own business. She put together a checklist for starting your business with style and ease, which we have on our website. So if you haven't signed up for that yet, definitely do it, because we're only going to cover 3 of the items in our call today. And there's a lot of really good information about starting your business. So Sherry, what's the first step that you recommend people do?
Definitely figure out what you want to call your business. Find a name and figure out if the domain name is available. So for example, I had a different name. I originally had a name that was sadly unavailable. I was really excited about it. I told my parents about it. I was really, really pumped, and then unavailable. And I was like, all right, that's okay. This time I'll just keep the secret until I make sure it's available. And I went and I was looking and I was like, okay, I need a name that has to do with me being an expert of something, me being a confident expert. And I went on the thesaurus and I typed in expert, and savant came up, and I was like, oh, the virtual savant. I like that. So then I went over to, I chose Bluehost, and I also looked at SiteGround and GoDaddy and did some pricing comparison. And I chose Bluehost because it was just they were having a special. It was Black Friday when I picked everything, which is also something I recommend. Go during buy your domain names during some sort of sale.
Holidays.
And it was available, and I booked it up, and I began learning how to build my own website. So that was exciting.
Yeah. So and that's one of the things too. So thesaurus is our friend when we're naming things. And that's if you want to get more impact too, for sure, because I use it as well. Like, this isn't impact enough. And so that would be the name, and that's the first step. But it's not just the domain name, it's also the business name for your state, right? So you would want to check that. We ran into that ourselves. We found an awesome name, but it wasn't available in the state for that. So I know that they kind of go hand in hand, but either one, if you just do them one right after the other, that's a good plan to get the right name. So then is the next step to get incorporated, or would you say the next step would be?
I would say the next step would be to either talk to an attorney or do what I did, which was go to, I went to rocketlawyer.com. There's a few other ones, totallegal.com, sunddocumentfilings.com. There are a few that I'm sure you've seen commercials for on TV that will help. But with that being said, I also did some price comparison and found that Rocket Lawyer gave me the best price. And not only did they help me create my LLC and, say, okay, your name is available in Connecticut, where I'm from, they also kind of led me through the next plan, the next steps, basically. So there was somebody I could actually chat with, like on Instant Messenger, on the website as I was going through if I had questions. You could also save as you go, so you didn't have to fill everything out all at once, just to make sure you were doing the right thing. So definitely go get yourself either incorporated or get an LLC. It's completely your choice on what you do, but you do that to protect yourself. You do that to protect your family and anything that you own. And if something was to happen, they would go after the business and the LLC and not you personally.
So important.
Yeah, very, very important.
Awesome. So, and that was rocketlawyer.com, correct? For that.
Rocketlawyer.com. Yeah.
And they help you with the business name too. So if you find the website domain, then the next step could be just to talk to Rocket Lawyer and find out if your name is available. And that way you don't have to do both steps yourself. And it's definitely important to have that outside opinion on some of those questions on the forms, because they get kind of confusing. You definitely want to make sure you're doing it right. So having the chat feature available is awesome. So is it important to have a business plan when you're starting your business?
Oh goodness, yes. Yes, you want to know, you need to have goals. Right? You're not going to just start a business on a whim. Getting organized and knowing, where are you going to be in 5 years? Where are you going to be next year? How much money does it take to do certain things? What are you looking to, make this year? What is your main goal? What do you actually want your business to be? All of these things combined into a business plan, and sometimes it's very confusing, and you have all these ideas in your head, and you don't really know where to go, and you don't know how to get them out, or what you really want your business to be. And writing things down is the best way to figure it out. And actually, Rocket Lawyer has a business plan on their website as well. I'm sure all the other websites do too, but there's a business plan template, or you can actually talk to a lot of people, including me, about that.
Definitely. Well, I think that's the problem too. You start this start the adventure of starting your own business, and you get really overwhelmed quickly. There's just all these things that come at you. There's so many decisions. I think that people really get a lot of analysis paralysis, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's very nice to bounce your ideas off of somebody else and kind of be like, okay, well, this plan is great and this plan's okay, but this plan is going to be the one I think that's going to take you to where you want to be.
Right. And we get really close to the ideas too, because we're passionate about them. So it's hard for us to see potential, challenges that we're going to run into. Someone that is looking from the outside can kind of tell us, okay, that, here's your market analysis and things like that. And so I think that's really where I think Sherry's strengths are. She's great at kind of looking, brainstorming with you and talking about the goals and what you want to accomplish, and breaking down those into specific tasks to get your business started. And that's one of the services that she's actually offering to our base is a Get Organized package from the Virtual Savant that really, we have all the details on the website, but I think it really helps you to get your mind in the right place to be able to start your business, and she can get those next actions for you. So definitely visit our website. There's more details up on ashforddigital.com, and then also visit Sherry's website, which is thevirtualsavant.com, and Savant is spelled Savant, and that's virtualsavant.com. And if you haven't already, sign up for the checklist for starting your business with style and ease on our website. Thank you so much, Sherry, for joining us and sharing all of your information. It's so helpful.
Thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
Absolutely. Great. Well, and there's more to come. Join us next time we demystify more marketing and business management topics. Follow us online, subscribe to our podcast channels, join the conversation on Facebook. Sherry will be checking our Facebook page too, and contributing to any questions that people have about business, setting up your business. And if you found this episode helpful, please share with your friends. We'd love for everyone to have the benefit of the information we're sharing with you. Thank you all for joining us, and I can't wait to see what you create.
Bye. Take care.
Thanks.